Bun găsit tuturor la podcastul oficial Handbal Club Dunarea Braila. Podcastul oficial al Handbal Club Dunarea Braila îți va aduce mai aproape poveștile autentice ale echipei din vestiar, antrenamente și din tribunele pline de energie. Este un mix captivant de emoție, pasiune și strategie dedicat tuturor celor care iubesc handbalul. Vă invit, dincolo de semicercul alb-albastru, să descoperiți poveștile nespuse ale echipei noastre. Jucătoare, antrenori, oameni din club și personalități ale handbalului își împărtășesc visurile, provocările și momentele de neuitat, atât pe teren cât și dincolo de el. Fii parte din această aventură alături de noi. Astăzi, în prima ediție, vă invit să pătrundeți într-o călătorie fascinantă care unește universul handbalului cu cel al artei. De la terenul de joc, unde a strălucit prin dăruire, inteligență și performanță, până în lumea muzicii, care îi poartă amprenta creativă. Astăzi vă vom dezvălui o poveste complexă în care pasiunea pentru sport și talentul artistic se împletesc armonios. Acest amestec de talente o face cu adevărat unică. Pe măsură ce vă lăsați purtați de acest episod, imaginați-vă nu doar evoluțiile sale pe teren, ci și notele muzicale care au acompaniat cariera, transformându-se într-o poveste completă. Născută pe 20 octombrie 1989 la Sombor, în Serbia, este una dintre cele mai respectate handbaliste din lume. A început să practice handbalul la vârsta de 14 ani, iar de-a lungul carierei sale a devenit un simbol al performanței și al dedicării în acest sport. A evoluat în campionate puternice, a ajuns să fie o piesă esențială în echipele în care a jucat și să câștige respectul nu doar al colegilor, ci și al adversarilor. Este considerată una dintre cele mai creative jucătoare din handbalul mondial, un adevărat globetrotter al acestui sport, un coordonator cu viziune unică, capabilă să transforme fiecare fază într-o operă de artă. A jucat pe cele mai mari scene ale handbalului, în Serbia natală, Franța, Ungaria, Rusia și Danemarca, iar din 2019 România are privilegiul să o vadă în acțiune. În România a ajuns pentru prima dată la Râmnicu Vâlcea. A fost desemnată de 2 ori cea mai bună jucătoare străină din Liga Națională. La Dunarea Braila se află în al 3-lea sezon și este un adevărat lider, un simbol al echipei, extrem de iubită de public. Campioană și câștigătoare de cupă în 3 țări, cu Metz în Franța, cu Metalurg Skopje în Macedonia de Nord și cu Team Esbjerg în Danemarca. Argint mondial cu Naționala Serbiei în 2013, prima jucătoare din istorie premiată de Federația Europeană de Handbal de cel mai bun tânăr talent al Ligii Campionilor. Pentru a ajunge în vârf trebuie să fii foarte perseverent, plin de resurse, concentrat pe ceea ce faci, să ai mereu inspirație și un scop. Exact asta a făcut. Are un caracter de fier, o ambiție care nu cunoaște limite și o voință care depășește orice obstacol. Spune mereu că nu renunță niciodată și nu a făcut-o. Fiecare succes a fost construit cu muncă, determinare și talent. Însă handbalul nu este singura ei pasiune. Muzica face parte din sufletul ei. Cântă, compune, își pune emoțiile în versuri și note muzicale, exact așa cum pe teren își transformă gândurile în pase și goluri spectaculoase. A scris deja istorie cu Dunarea Braila, argint în Cupa României, un Final Four EHF European League, dar sezonul acesta vrea mai mult, mult mai mult. O forță a handbalului, o artistă a jocului, un adevărat lider. LISCEVIC!
Like on the field.
Hello Kiki, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good, especially because I'm here with you guys first time. Thank you for calling me. It's a very big pleasure for me.
Cristina Kiki LISCEVIC, a respected name in the world of handball, a leader on the court and a player with the unique style. But every success story has a beginning. Kiki, how did handball start for you?
Actually, because I have been, in my young age, we love to play. I lived in a farm, and all my family, me, my brothers, around people, kids, we love to use ball anyhow. So if it was basketball, handball, football, volleyball, we really loved ball in total. And my brother have been playing football, and he's younger than me. He was playing football, and very often he come home with a lot of medals, with a lot of titles, and all the time when they go to some tournament, they bring something back, and I was like, come on, that's not fair, you know, like I always win you when we are at home, you know, and you are bringing titles and I don't have nothing.
Nice.
And then I said to my mom, I would like to train football as well. And my mom was like, come on, girls don't not play football. And I was like, why not, you know, and I didn't understand, but with the time she find out that actually, okay, the only possibility what I could train in that time in my city, it was handball. Because volleyball, I think it was too expensive, and we have been not super rich family or something, and the other sports not so famous for the girls, or not so professional. Okay, not professional, but I mean not so serious.
Maybe adequate, no serious.
Yes. So I started playing handball, not even interest about this sport, honestly. I loved a lot volleyball and football. That's my number 1 and 2 sport. And that's it. That's how I started. Then I have been very bad in school. And my mom was like, you're not going to trainings because you stay home. And I was like, all right, I don't care. So in the end, I like this, I little go, I didn't go, and then I go, and then I didn't go. But then my coach come back and he called me, please let her come again because she's so good, and I need people, I need players. Can you let her come again to the... So it was actually him who insisted for me to come back to handball.
And when did you realize that handball was not only like a hobby to go to school to play handball, but he will come a path of your life?
At that time, I see it just as a fun. And my friend, when I met my best friend, Krpeš, she is living in the same city as I do. We start to like going together. Okay, it was not fun because when I go alone, it was very much fun when we go together. So we meet always together, we drive together there, we train together, and very quickly they take us both to the first team. Mm-hmm. And very quickly after, we have been called for the national team of my area of the city. Okay, it calls Vojvodina, and of the country, sorry. And when we go for this national team, there was one coach who actually invited me to come to play in Red Star in Belgrade. What my family see it as a big opportunity for me, because it's a big city, and if somebody is coming to watch handball, they will come in the capital city, right? So right. Then they let me go there, even if I have been very young. They let me go, and that was actually a really good choice, because I had very hard time there, but the most beautiful time in my career, and about the friends and about growing up as a person, as a player. There I actually take it very serious, my career.
In handball. Okay, if you could go back in time,
yeah,
what advice would you give yourself when starting your professional career?
I think I have a very, very hard character. What sometimes go very bad for myself. I can be my biggest enemy. I don't see opponents as my enemies. I am my own enemy. So if my head is not ready, or my head is struggling, or like we all do, right? So then I can make myself be the worst player in the field, okay? And I think this is what I will definitely work on earlier, as a young player. Yeah.
Okay. What player or coach had the biggest impact to your career?
I think that each coach that I face had something from what you can learn, or good thing or bad things, or it doesn't matter, but it gives you some lesson. From the first one who take me to Belgrade, right? It was the biggest opportunity for me, but at the same time, he was not educated to be a coach. He was a doctor, and we have been just a project for him, for his money, for a lot of things behind. But it gives us a chance as well, gives me a lot of injuries, like my operation in my back, which is very early. I have been 17 and I needed to lay 3 months when they opened my back. Now it's everything by laser. In that time, they open you, you are laying 3 months, then after that you start walking, and then after that you start running, and after that you start playing handball, maybe not. So he also couldn't tell me, you will play 100% handball again. So it was me, myself, and I, no? So that's the thing that, for example, he gave me good thing because he bring me there, but he also gave me a lot of struggle by contracts, cheating, a lot of grown-up things that I didn't know, my family didn't know, because they are just the farmers, they never faced this kind of contracts, and we needed to do a lot of things to take me out of there. And this is where it comes, Macedonia, who actually gives me amazing help, who take me out of this team, give me chance to play, and then as soon Mets call, like, we need a joker.
The restart.
They give me without any money. They pay a lot for me to have me in the team. They give me like, just go because this is good for you. I never see something like that, but they go like really like a family, you know. They didn't really let me like, no, we pay you, you stay here. No, they were really kind, looking for my good, you know.
From the heart.
Yes.
Okay, the biggest challenge in your career?
The biggest challenge? I think that it was in that time to go to Mets, because I didn't know any language, just knew Serbian. I knew that there is one Serbian girl who may help me. I didn't know if she will be kind to me or not, but it was a challenge to go there, to learn the language and try something what is very, very far away from my country, very, very far away from our mentality and the style of handball. So that was...
And you become a champion.
And we become a champion.
Okay, you play in many strong leagues.
Yes.
Yes, we saw in the presentation. What makes Liga Florilor special for you compared to the others?
It's actually how time is going. In the beginning, maybe when I just arrived, was not that crazy, but now really people are investing in them own clubs a lot and trying to bring the best possible solutions or very good quality players, what make league that strong and that hard, that it's from the day to the day. So you never know what can happen tomorrow, you know, like, one day you're number 8, one day you're number 4, the second day you're number 1, like that. So, yeah.
How do you motivate yourself before an important match? You have a special ritual?
Actually, I think I'm very competitive, and it's pretty enough for me. Even if we're gonna play fun games, I'm that crazy that I just hate losing. This is the thing, maybe what I should work on in my past, but yeah, that's what I am. I think my full family is like that as well, my father especially. So I think I take this a little bit from my house, and for me this is good enough to get to study about opponents, to know about them more, and especially because I'm not so big player, I'm very tiny. So I'm using a lot of tricks to get out.
Your intelligence, maybe, is a strong weapon for skill and weapon for winning. Have you ever been so focused in the match that you completely forgot about the score, the tribune, and you are concentrated when you have to go?
No, about score never. And about coach, never. About the bench, never. But about the tribune, always.
The atmosphere.
You will hear how I can see or feel in the field is just that every time. It's not about one match, it's every time like that. You just have one bubble around you that it protects you from the noise, okay? Correct. So in that moment, you can just hear voice of your coach. Even if it's very loud, you just hear him and you hear your teammates. So normally, when it's time out or something extremely, or somebody fall down and then they need to clean the floor, in that moment you will hear the tribute. But normally, not really.
Coach
And teammates, and you can hear, for example, I don't know, if I score and I with the purpose turn to the public to get more energy into myself, and if I'm celebrating with them, then I will know how they react. Or
in this moment appear the picture.
Yes, then in that moment I can see the picture, and I can, of course you can hear the noise all the time, but nothing that it can hurt you, or it can really not. You cannot hear the words. You can hear the noise, but not the words.
And when it's positive, it's good for you.
Well,
the noise.
Well, we always hear it positive. I don't know. It's like whatever it is.
Maybe when you play in the other city, in Brașov, let's say, or Bucharest, and the other public.
Well, this pressure is always on referees, as I see. You know, mostly they're boo for referees, no? Not really for the teams.
More for...
Yeah, it's 90% of the time. At least I have this feeling, I don't know.
Okay. Is there an opponent you have always admired and enjoy to play against him? A team or a girl? I don't know.
That's a good question. Here in Liga Florida?
Wherever you play. In France, in Denmark, with the national team against another national team.
I don't know. In this moment, I don't know. I know that we...
For you, considering your talent, all are here. I can beat everyone, no?
No, but no. I just feel like Serbia always had some special vibe when we play against some Balkan country. This is like, let's say that this is the only difference that I can feel about, let's say, Montenegro and Serbia. That's very special. I don't even know why. More probably political.
We have here in Romania, say, let's say, Braila and Galați, like something.
Yes, something very, but
in football, Steaua and Dinamo.
The thing is, yes, but the thing is that we are out of it very good with each other, but in that moment when we are playing against each other, there is something, you know, like whatever is, but it's like all of us really want to win. Maybe it's just a mentality or whatever, but it is happening something in that moment. Let's say I will put this on the side.
Okay. What major differences have you noticed between the handball styles of the countries where you played? Russia, Hungary.
It was very different, all of them. When I started in Macedonia, I like it because I didn't feel anything different. But when I go to French, they are very hard about the duels. They are really hitting you strong. This is the difference that I could feel. And it was very, very fast for me in that time. So maybe I came from something that was not so fast. So in that moment, it was extremely fast for me. But I love it. With the time, I adapt, and it was really, really good handball for me. I really enjoyed. And but when I go to Hungary, for example, this style, it didn't fit to me at all. I couldn't adapt. I don't know if it was the team or the style that we use, or I don't know exactly what it was, but I couldn't adapt at all.
In the Hungarian Championship.
No, yes. And
Russia.
Russia was very special because with Trefilo, because of course I didn't sign for his club, but they transport me there, like just nobody asked you. He come like Olympic champion, and he said this one, 7 girls at my club. So they just pack us and they bring us to them club. You know, I was like, hello, somebody's asking me, you know. And but no, they just bring us there, and this was, for example, very interesting because his voice is very high and very aggressive, but if you put it down, the volume, you can hear a lot of smart things, him saying it, but you really need to be into this world to just hear what you need to hear and put on the side all the shit that he's giving to you in that moment. But there is no actions, for example. For them, it's really important to play handball to play. So you take a ball and let's go. And then we pass and we do things and we look in front of ourselves, and that's the handball. So there is no actions or tactical special things. You go to kill her and you go for a foul, you go for a foul. So really, really different than anything else I see. But I was not long there because they didn't pay for a long time, and I said to them, I'm sorry, I don't have family next door, right? I need to be paid for this. So I leave. I spent until the end of my contract in Hungary again, and then I go to Esbjerg to play for 2 years.
And Denmark, like championship?
Amazing. Back to fast handball, back to my style, I need to say. It's very, very intense, a lot of running, a lot of fast decisions, and I love this style.
Denmark championship, we can say comfortable for Kiki LISCEVIC.
Denmark championship in that time was pretty okay because they have been in that time a young team who just came to division and they wanted to grow bigger. So was no so much tension, but they signed Estevana Polman and Sandra Toft, and me in that time, and Wilde, and it was really great team that
important names that
yes,
helped the team
that
to
helped
grow.
the team to grow, and they reached what they wanted, to go to Champions League. So that was a good thing.
How important is experience in the play, like center back?
I think being center back is the best position in the world. I need to say. How help a center back his experience accumulated to put all the best in the field? Well, I think that center back, it needs to be all the time ready about, it's kind of being a coach on the field. So you need to give instructions in that moment, like where we will attack and why we will attack there, or who is in front of us. You always need to be...
The brain and the hand of the coach is the center back.
It's there.
Really, no?
Yes, it's the communication with the coach is very important, and the quality of the coach is very important in that moment, because sometimes you also cannot see, in every second you need to be aware who is in front of you. Did somebody change? And there is 6 players that you always need to see who exactly changed, who is there, who is the weakest one. So you pretty much need to study at home and understand that there is solutions that they are using, let's say 2 players here, 2 players here, or they don't change at all, and then based on this to try to attack this way. But sometimes this works, sometimes not. Depends also of our mood or our quality this day, or like performance. So it goes from the day to the day, but it's very important position, because you always need to be aware of this. Is it your teammate really ready to play this match, or she's a little bit struggling mentally? So then you skip her 2 attacks and then you take the other one, and then if she's forcing too much, then you go there. But at the same time you need to see who you are attacking, and also kind of know how they will defend you. Are they too aggressive, or they're too low, or so something like that. Some things are really happening on the way, but communication with the players and communication with the coach.
After so many years in the highest level of handball, what kind of style can surprise you in the field? Considering the team, a team with force, a team with speed.
Yeah, but we face a lot of things lately. I don't know, we played against the Spanish team who go very, very much aggressive and very far, 3-3 that you don't face every day, right? So sometimes it's like, okay, easy to play this, and sometimes it's hard because you're not used to it. So it looks like that all match you just need to pass the ball and that's it. So you cannot really call the actions. Sometimes you face very strong girls who just stay on 6 meters and they know you cannot overshoot them. Or even if you do, then, you know, they let you side where is the goalkeeper. So you need to go around, try to find, for me personally, I think this is the hardest thing what I can get. Because this then needs to be a lot of movements, a lot of girls around you who will take 2 players, that there is somebody extra, successive, or, you know, like this kind of stuff. So there is also a way to play this, but I think this is the hardest one because then you really need to go physique. Yeah.
Okay. May I have some short set of questions and short answers for you? Okay.
All right.
Good. If you can, if you had to describe your playing style in one word for your playing style, how you describe this? Technique, speed.
Yeah, technique more.
What first attracted you for handball? Why choose handball?
One word.
2 words. 3 words.
Competition.
Super. Which is the most beautiful moment of your career?
I have them a lot. In each club there is something that I love it about it.
Each club with his result, but
Also,
with
but
the national team, the silver.
Yeah, let's say, yeah, it's
I
really
think so.
beautiful.
No?
Yes.
You have played in so many countries. Where did you feel most at home? Not like handball, like for, let's say, for your soul.
That I could live there, like that I could live there out of the handball as well. Denmark. All Balkans will think I'm crazy now, but I love the weather there and I love food. And I love people also. At least people who have been around.
I will prepare this answer for Jan, Leslie.
Okay.
It's good. What you have stolen from each league you have played in time? From French?
Can you repeat the question?
What have you stolen from each league where you play? We say in French the strongest league that you played, no? Or speed, like the characteristic that influenced your career. French, Denmark, Russia, let's say.
But I don't know. I would say speed. I don't know. Many countries learn me to be faster.
Super. Which was the hardest moment of your career and how did you overcome it?
The hardest moment, it was when I actually broke my hand, because this is the time when I have been enough old to understand that it's very hard to bring. I didn't get flexibility back, and it's my shooting hand, so I changed completely the style, and I started from that time less shoots and less shooting and less stuff doing. But I think it was I don't know why so hard, because with the back it was not so hard, but this one was really. I had 5 operations, and this one was pretty hard mentally to come back. I don't know why. I changed completely my handball style.
You were named the best foreign player in the Romanian league. What does Romania mean to you?
I really didn't expect that I would stay so many years here. I really love handball here. I really love the league, and especially because it's getting harder and harder, that it makes you more excited and more like it push you farther, like push you to work more, push you to stay more focused, to study more. I don't know, push your limits.
Okay, thank you. Who is the funniest teammate? Who makes you laughing, to relax you? Not here.
In total.
Dunarea, in the total.
a smile goey. There is no farther than this person. She really, what she can say in that moment is just so funny because she never think. She just say.
Asma.
Yes, Asma.
Hello, Asma. If you could play alongside and player in the history, who is this? Near to the player.
That's so unthankful this to say.
Considering all the handball, let's say the history of the handball, maybe an idol.
I would say Svetlana Ognjenović. It's a Serbian left wing who is in pension now. But I always had so many things to learn from this person. Even if she was wing, she was such a leader, but not a person who will be like a captain or something. Very quiet person. But when she was on the field, she played number 2, and she's very small but so aggressive. And she always give her last possible % of the power for every single game. And in that time when we play for the medal, she even didn't have a cartilage at all. So her bone literally hit the bone all the time, and her way of walk changed. So her feet go inside, her knee go inside because she had so much pain. But she still play for the medal, you know, and she didn't allowed you to be slower or lazy on the training because she's there, she's old, she's okay, then at that time 35 as I am now, but she's really like, I can run and you cannot. Explain me that. So you really feel shame next to her, you know, like you go for running, otherwise she kill you, you know, like, and she really push you to take the last things from yourselves, you know, like really, really amazing teammate, and a lot of things to learn from her. Very clever as well. Even in her position, she does not need to understand the rest, what is going on. But she really had a great feeling for handball, for contra, for a crazy technique of shoot. Very special. She never shoots stronger than something, you know, like very attractive. But end up as a goal always somehow, and this fighting spirit really push you to go far. So I will always choose to play with her.
You will find this kind of situation in the handball now, in this time?
No, it's very different. It's very, very different now. It's a lot about peace and love. Don't hurt anybody with the words, or, you know, like, please, you know, we all can fix this by a nice way, blah, blah, blah. In that time, nobody really care about, do you love me or not? Or are we good friends or not? She's just like, run! And then you're like, all right! And you just go, you know? And it's a different thing. I don't know. It's different mentality that time. But we also passed the war, and we have different feelings than new generations, you know. With new generations, you more need to speak nice way, otherwise they will cry, and then if they cry, then they are depressed, and it's a little bit different, you know. It's harder, much more harder now.
Is handball more about talent or hard work?
Both. But a lot about hard work, I think, because you can be talented, but if you're lazy, you're out.
If you could change one rule in handball, which would it be?
If I can change what?
A rule in handball. How is playing now?
Oh,
Someone say don't change the goalkeeper. Yesterday I saw.
Oh, 7 against 6. Yes, a lot of people have problem
No.
with that. I like it. I don't mind about 7 against 6.
It's good handball like this played now. No,
Yes,
I think.
It's just, you know, people complain about 7 against 6, but I think, okay, if it's that unfair, you can play it. Why you don't play it if it's that easy, you know? And if not, it's not fair that we have 7 and you have 6, but what about the goal? So it's actually very hard to play 7 against 6. It's very hard because one mistake, it's gonna be punishment, and you're not 100% sure that you will score. So it's different. But about the rule, I don't know. Maybe that we have the same. I have a feeling that in handball now you really cannot touch the wing anyhow, but we as a back players we get a lot of hits. That it's just a normal thing to
The wings
be.
are like in basketball.
Yes, literally.
No?
You know, if you touch them a little bit, it's like 2 minutes, you know. But if they kill us there in the middle, it's just a normal thing.
9
Maybe
meters.
there
9
to find
meters.
a little bit their balance, you know, between really touch and yeah.
Okay. What does a perfect day look like for Cristina LISCEVIC? A perfect day for you.
It's
More
not so
music, more
difficult.
handball, more,
No, it's not so difficult. For me, every day is perfect until my family is healthy, until I'm healthy, and that's good enough for me.
That makes your day
Yes,
perfect.
it's really okay. The things that I love to do on the side, there's many things, and I feel happy because I'm enjoying doing them. So I don't see that my day is bad. I really enjoy my days every day. So perfect day is just healthiness of my family and myself.
Which is the best piece of advice you've ever received? From the family, from the handball, from the life?
Yeah.
A coach, maybe the family, maybe a teammate.
That's a cool thing. That's a very cool question.
An advice that make you move in the not in the good moment, something like this.
I don't know. I will think a little bit and then I will come back to this question, all right?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
If you could give one piece of advice to a child dreaming of becoming a great handball player, which would it be?
Sure, dreaming. I will not say stop dreaming, start working, but I will say dream and work hard. It needs to pay. You never know who is watching you. That's for sure. You never know in which tournament will show up somebody who will accidentally see you, or you never know what is really written in your future, you know. So you just always give your 100% and it needs to pay off one day. If it's not, it's because something else is for you. So it's not a big deal. Just accept it and go for the things that you really love to do. There is no way that it's not going to pay off.
Very good said. Behind the top player, who is Cristina LISCEVIC in everyday life?
A family person.
We discuss about your family, 2 brothers, 1 football player.
Yeah, and the other one is...
How are you in the family? How you discuss about sports? How you help each other?
Actually, both of them are younger than me, both brothers. One is just 2 years younger, and the other one is a lot of years younger. But this one, 2 years younger, is he was a football player for a long time, also professional one. Now he's with his family, living in somewhere back home, in pension. He's not playing anymore professionally. But he is very focused on his business, and it's a farm.
We can discuss about the
yeah,
business?
of course. He have sheeps, animals, and he's very focused on that because it's a special rasa that he is focused on. He's bringing from Czechia some quality masculine version of them. Yes,
to improve this business,
exactly.
you have to work more
Exactly.
and to
so
to
he's
learn.
going to some competitions with them, and I don't know, he's very inside of it, and I'm very happy for him. It's going good, and he built up his own house so he can focus just on that, and it's really beautiful what he's doing. As well, the second one, the very, very younger one, he is farmer, clearly farmer, nothing to do with the sport. He's not interested, not even 1%. Maybe he will go to play football with his friends, but still goalkeeper. to not move much.
But the ball attracts anyone in the goal or in the field.
Exactly. But he go there for fun, definitely. The only what interests him are tractors, farm, animals, everything about it. And he's so good. He knows to do a lot of things that if something happen in the world and tomorrow we need to handle by ourselves, he will be the one who will survive, definitely. Not me and my brother. He knows everything.
Nice.
Yes.
How did you discover your passion for music?
Oh, I'm so much now out of it that I really need to go back. It gives me peace. It gives me a lot of emotions out of myself by writing, and it gives me a lot of good vibes. I start playing guitar, and then I start writing a little bit, and it start like a fun, end up really beautiful with 2 songs or 3 songs, and also performance on the final 4. Well, it was so cool from them that they accept me to come and perform in the final 4 of the Champions League. It was a big pleasure also for me. Very cool that I was sitting in the lobby drinking my coffee without any stress, and there is like coming match, you know, and they're all like going to the lunch, going to the video, going to rooms, sleeping time, blah blah blah. Me sitting all day and totally relaxed, enjoying my time. It was a beautiful experience, really.
A good connection between handball and music, no?
Yeah, it was actually really nice, yes.
If you were to write a book about your career and life, which would its title be?
Title of the book?
Because
cool, I should think about this. That's something...
handball music, I think will need to be
Actually,
together in a book.
Actually, now what is the worst in the future, I'm planning to do totally something out of it. Me and my brother, we have a farm of field of hazelnuts. And this field of the hazelnuts is already 6 years old, what means that now we are getting huge amount of it, like a lot of tons. And with the time we were speaking what we can do, Ferrero Rocher, just come, you sign with him, and then you send to everything. But we didn't really want it this way, okay? First of all, because he have his rules, how to do it, which kind of a measure he prefer. After you need to take it out. We said, okay, man, we do our own thing and we do our own business. Maybe we need to move and think more and suffer more, because this is easy way, but we prefer that, and then we are our own bosses, okay? And then we start making oils, and now we are in very deep education of some kind of business education, how you can grow your own business in the future. People who are helping you about that, people who are giving you instructions about that, and I'm very much inside of it. That's why I'm so much out of the music now, because even this I cannot. I don't have a time so much to do it next to the handball and studies and all the things. So, but I'm very much inside of it, and we are trying to grow our own project, our own oil for, I would say, massage, oil for recovery, skin for very dry hands, and most of the time maybe taking off the glue that we have in the handball. We are still growing it. We are still thinking how to do it. We are still learning about it a lot, and it will take time. But we also got connection with one Croatian, I don't know how to say this word in English, but a person who is making a recipe of something that is very natural. So we are not going to use chemicals or something that is
bio, let's say, something like
yes,
bio.
Definitely for the skin, something that is not going to give you cancer, or you know, because as much you take care of water and food, your skin is also giving you inside something bad things. So you have to be careful about what you're using for your face. So we're very much inside of this, and I'm so happy about it, because it's very new and very different than handball, than music. It's much more serious, and so we're very looking forward for it. And I hope this will come 2026 or I don't know, but we hope for something like that, some new projects. Yeah.
Today we found a triangle of Kiki.
Yes.
Handball, music and business, no?
Yes.
That's good.
There is always something new, yeah.
Which is the most unusual place when we play handball? Was something like this, something demo, let's say for a school, for a charitable moment?
That it?
A moment.
Yes.
And a place.
Yes.
When you play handball, different than the competition. For kids, to attract them in a school.
That I did.
Was?
Maybe they give us one time to play beach handball. That was very different than what I usually do. But I broke my toe first possible jump for the ball.
This is the book, I see.
It was not meant to be. But I love this sport a lot because of attraction, of course. But I couldn't play. So that was the only different thing I did.
Is one personal dream that you didn't fulfill until now regarding the handball, a competition in which you want to play, a country?
Not really. The only thing what I always dreamed about to play, it's a Final Four in the Champions League, what I never achieved. It will stay probably forever my dream, but
Probably.
No, it's for sure because I'm next year stopping. But I'm sorry, I couldn't help any team to reach that. But it was not so far. It was not so far. I have been playing a few times also the Final Four of EHF Cup, but I never achieved to the Champions League. And I'm very sorry. With national team also we go so far. It was just the Champions League about handball, yeah.
How and why did you decide to come and play for Dunarea Braila? What does it mean to you to play for Dunarea Braila and feel the energy from the fans? And also describe your relationship with the club management and the team, the coach.
Yeah, actually
Let's discuss about Dunarea Braila.
I got a call when I have been in Montenegro on vacation. And it was Adrian who called me. He was very happy that we could be in contact and speak about this option. And that time, it sounded to me very, very attractive because he really take his job serious and he always do as much he can for his team. Okay, in that time I didn't know exactly how much, as much I know now, but at that time we really feel like, oh my God, this can be a great idea. And I need to say after all that I'm so happy that I end up here and that I will finish my career here because it's so family atmosphere. What I love and what I said, I describe myself as a family person. So I really feel like home here. I really feel good here, and I'm happy that I will stop here because this amount of love what I'm receiving from the people, from the tribune, from the president and coach and teammates, I really love it, and it's the best way you can finish the career. No?
Is there a moment with the fun that impressed you and that will be in your mind forever?
Actually, I have one really amazing thing. I have few boxes at home where I am collecting all stuffs that I'm getting from the funds. I need to say that my memory is very bad and that I don't remember a lot of things from my life. Just maybe something that it gives me hard feelings, good or bad, I will always remember, but a lot of things it's deleted from my memory. What makes me very happy is when I open this box, because the letters, special like
Souvenirs,
homemade souvenirs, what they're giving me is so cute and so beautiful. And I even remember from who I get it. When I see it and I do, I remember, because most of the time these are people who come a lot of times down, a lot of times say hi to you, a lot of times you make a picture, you know, you can see how you grow through year, from the year to the year, if you are somewhere longer, then especially. So I love to save this all for the future. So when one time I want to remember myself how it was on the field, I always can open and see these things. So I really appreciate everybody's presence, because I feel like they really give themselves for me. I receive, people are sewing my T-shirt with my number and with a special message, and then they frame it. And how should I just draw these things? You know, like it's so wonderful to have it.
From the heart and soul.
Yes. So I really keep everything possible I can have.
If you could send a message to the fans who always support the team, what would you say?
First of all, very big thank you, because they have been always my wind in my back. They always pull me up in good and bad times.
Since we are talking about the fans, we have a question for you from the Tribune.
De ce se lasă așa de vreme de handbal? Pentru că ea este o jucătoare cu multe calități fizice bune și cred că ajută echipa Dunarea Braila în multe situații grele.
Well, thank you for such a complicated question, but it was hard to decide this. It was hard to say myself, okay, now it's enough, because it's never enough. I also feel like I don't want to stop, but I'm really, really wishing family, and I think my body is asking me to stop. I also don't want to stop with a lot of problems, like a lot of sport people end up, that they don't need fake hips, fake knee, fake blah blah blah. I think it's very important for me to stop when I am still okay, and to try to grow my family.
Okay. Who is your biggest idol in handball?
Ivana Balic.
Your favorite song?
Believer from Imagine Dragons.
Apart from handball, which is your favorite sport?
Football.
Your dream location where you'd like to travel?
Thailand.
Your favorite food?
My morning pancakes.
Handball or music?
Handball.
You have had an impressive career. You have announced your retirement at the end of this season. Have you ever thought about what you will do after this?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me, you continue as a coach or something like that. I would love to share my knowledge, I really do, maybe in the future. But right now I'm so much inside of this, what me and my brother are doing about oil business, that I would love to continue with that some while. And then maybe in the future I go back to handball, but for the moment, no.
For the moment, business, and back in business of the handball later.
Later, maybe.
Okay. If you could play a match against your 20-year-old self, who will win?
Probably my 20 years old myself. Because thinking that, I'm overthinking now.
The end of the meeting is closer. We have prepared a test game, solving a puzzle.
Oh, but wait. First, we need to finish the triangle. No, triangle, sorry. Name of my book.
Please, I'm here.
I would say the name, like shortly thinking, I would say My Perfect Triangle.
Super.
That's it.
So we are prepared for a game.
Yeah.
We will create a ranking for all the participants of this podcast.
Okay.
We are the first.
Okay.
In how many minutes you will finish this? We have a puzzle.
Okay.
And
Dunarea
let's
Braila.
start the game. Four minutes, 10 seconds. Congrats, Kiki. I think
Recorder.
it's the first record of this game. Okay.
At least one time I win.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Kiki. Thank you for your honesty, for your wonderful stories, and for your energy. We wish you all the best in everything that's ahead.
Thank you so much for calling me. It was a pleasure for me as well.
Mulțumim că ne-ați urmărit. Dacă v-a plăcut, vă rugăm să dați like și să vă abonați la canalul nostru de YouTube Handball Club Dunarea Braila. Alb-albastră e inima noastră!